So hello guys, there's a big bomb dropped by the UK government on immigration. You all knew about the immigration white paper, but now the implementation has started. On 1st July, a new representation of the white paper has been filed in the parliament, and the changes are going to be implemented from 22nd July onwards. So guys, before we go into that, I'm doing this live here because we are here in the UK meeting all our students who are doing full-time jobs and also studying at different universities like we always do. We are capturing their experiences, but since we do not have time to sort of record an update, we are doing this live here for you. So bear with me, you will find people walking by. So I'm here reading through this. It is the major immigration reforms delivered to restore order and control. This is I'm reading from the Government of UK website, and there are 4 big changes that have been introduced. The number one big change, guys, is that the skill threshold for skilled worker visa has been increased, and that's a trend that we have been seeing. There have been a lot of restrictions that have been coming on that way, but that is one big change that has happened. It may not impact our Indian students, but now if below a bachelor's degree, you cannot apply for a skilled worker visa, because a lot of people who were coming before and even on spouses, and they would apply eventually for skilled worker visas, but if they don't have a bachelor degree, they will not be able to get it. So that's a big change. The other very important change which is there is, I will tell you that, there are about more than 100 job categories which have been removed from possibility of skilled worker visa. So now, if I have to say, more than 100 occupations can no longer be granted access to the immigration system. That means in the list of jobs which were earlier eligible, more than 100 of them have been removed. And that's a very big step, because a lot of people, a lot of students who have been planning that they would be able to use some of these low, mid-tier administrative jobs, they've been removed. And what will that result into? It will automatically result into a higher threshold of salaries, because most of these jobs that have been removed are of not very high skill levels. So that basically means the government is focusing again on higher skills and better quality talent. The other very important point is that there is a new short-term skill shortage list which is going to be published, which will mean that if you are falling under that, then you can still come in and work in the UK. You can apply for a skilled worker visa, but that's a temporary visa, and that list is going to be valid only till 2026. And that is something that we have to be very careful of, because if that list can be updated any time, and there is a migration advisory committee which has been set up that will review and see if there is no abuse, and also if there is a meaningful contribution to the UK society. That's when that list will continue post 2026. So don't make your plans fully dependent on just the temporary skill shortage list. And if I have to say lastly, the overseas recruitment of care workers cannot be done anymore. So this is something which has now already been implemented. It was proposed in the white paper, but now it is going to become a law from 22nd July onwards. So guys, this is it, and the implementation has started, but there is still no talk about shortening the post-study work permit or the ILR being, the time duration being changed from 5 years to 10 years. Still, there is no talk around change in language thresholds, but that is all coming, guys. So let's keep a watch out for what's happening, what's going to be coming, and we're going to make sure that this is something that we keep a track on. And one more point which I think I missed out, as I see, is if you're coming on temporary skilled worker visa, then there is another constraint that you have, that you cannot bring your spouse to the UK on that. So because we don't know if that skill will remain in the list after 2026 or not. So guys, that's it, and I hope you get this information, stay updated, keep a track of what's happening, and make sure you take the decisions with full knowledge. So I'm going to get back to me finding my way to the metro so that I can reach to my students and continue with my journey here in the UK, trying to bring to you the knowledge and clarity from on ground. And that's me, your study abroad coach, Piyush, signing off, and thank you.